Speak your business. I am.
Hey, there goes Metro. Alright, we're good. We're live. Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry, man. I hate to tell you, I'm real sick. Well, not really. I don't know. I've been sicker just a couple months ago, actually. But it's really hit me hard, this one. I don't know. Hey, Rosak, what's up, man? How's it going? It's really hit me hard, this one. So probably not going to be able to do too long before I get just... I don't know. I'm not sure how I'll talk for 4 or 5 hours. Hey, Tokes, what's up, man? How's it going? But we're going to try it. I definitely want to get... I have 3 more dungeons to do. That's kind of like the short-term goal right now. Get this Emissary of War quest done. That's the goal for right now. So we can complete 3, you know, good Mythic Plus dungeons, and I'll be satisfied. Anyway, you're not feel... Oh, no, yeah, I've been sick since, like, Monday. But I got to go to work tomorrow. I have to work Friday as well, so I have to at least try to feel better today so I don't be completely terrible tomorrow. So we'll give it a try. But anyway, we got to do the table stuff. Let's do that. We'll find some 5-mans. Got some AP on the table. Got some rep on the table. We got that upgrade thing. Your followers have sent a report regarding the mission at Zul'Jan Ruins. Details that the mission was a success and that all the power from the Loa has increased, allowing for boons to persist longer. Deliver the report to Nathanos on the Banshee's Whale. So this is something that I didn't even know existed. It gives you the buffs permanently, so that's pretty useful. So let's see what happens. I wonder what happens though if you have it in a 5-mans. The boons of Loa are now more powerful and be granted whenever you are in Zandalar. Travel to Zul'Jan Ruins and honor an altar of your choice. It has to be from there though, or what? Sorry to hear that, dude. I got 12 freehold. Oh, sweet. Yeah, we can do that. Hey, definitely not Bo. What's up, man? How you doing, man? Yeah, I guess that's it then. I thought something like this since yesterday you were not streaming. Yeah, I made a post. Hopefully you guys are seeing those. I'm not really sure how else to get people to see them. It looks like a lot of people did see them, but yeah, I posted on that discussion tab on YouTube. It seems like the best way to reach like the general YouTube audience, but I also mentioned in Discord, so if you're not looking at either of those 2 places, then I would recommend starting doing that. But yeah, occasionally I'll make an announcement about the stream as well, so it might be tough to see that. But alright, we got a lot of rep coming in. That's good to see that. Hey, Koth, what's up, buddy? Living the dream? Oh, that's good. Somebody is. Hey, man, hope you feel better. Hey, Brandon, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I definitely, I don't know. I don't really feel any better than yesterday, to be honest, but I know I am better because yesterday I was, like, asleep at this time. Yesterday I didn't wake up till almost 1, so I must be better today just by default. But the congestion in the nose isn't really any better today, and my demeanor probably isn't going to be any better either, so we'll see. Hopefully I won't be too grumpy today on stream. Okay, so we got freehold 12. Starting with that, I'm going to go see this real quick, though. Honor an altar. Oh, see, I have to actually go here just to start, like, a quest anyway, so. Hey, what's up, Ryan? How's it going? I'm trying a new talent today. Nice. What is it, like, spinning dishes on your finger or something like that? What kind of talent is it? Did you watch the Race to Warforge? Race to War. I mean, I've gotten lots of Warforges, dude, so I don't know. Migraine, I've had one of those for 3 days. No, it's like a cold or flu or something. No, not the fluke. I don't know. It's been kind of like... So I was really sick in December. I don't know if you guys remember. It was whenever the patch came out. The day the patch came out. That was like the sickest I had ever been. I had like 100 fever and sweating, and it was just a mess. But this time it's not like that. I had a small fever, but it's just... I just, you know, I feel really low energy, like really malaised. So... World First Metro. Oh, hype! I got World First Metro. Sweet, man. That's cool. See, that's good. I've been trying for that for a while, but I'm really glad that I finally got it. Congrats me, I guess. It's good. Alright, hopefully today goes better than I expected to. We'll see. Oh, man. Oh, we got a lot of people. Oh, we got a Maghar. Damn, is that guy actually a Maghar? That'd be terrible if he wasn't. Maghar Balnazar. Must be a Maghar hunter, right?
It's likely that the Alliance will fall victim.
All right, so I did like 2 keys so far. One on my shaman actually, because somebody needed a healer. All right, so let's alter. Let's choose this altar because obviously. Buon Samedi. The blessing washes over you, and you can feel it will persist for you as... Oh, that's funny. So, yeah, it's just permanent now. Now, I wonder if... let's get rid of it. You can get rid of it? Get rid of it. All right, let's click it again. What's going to happen? 2, 3, get rid of it. All right, and then we'll go... I want to see if it works here. If for some reason it only works here. Guess we'll find out. Damn, how's Danny's stream boss almost dead already? What the hell? I just saw that. That's funny. Didn't expect that. I guess we had some good donations the last day, so. Oh yeah, that Drushy. One Drushy, he donated $40. I forgot about that. Well, that's good then. I expected Danny's big donation would be up there for a lot longer though. So what have you guys been up to, huh? What have I missed? Anything? Obviously, you guys were talking about the method stuff. I didn't really watch it, to be honest. No interest. I watched a little bit to see the fight, but it was... I don't know. I can't be asked with this... I don't really like how they do it. If they actually stream the... if they actually stream the Discord or whatever, I would definitely watch it to hear what they had to say about the fights, but... Alright, so let's see if it works in here too. The fuck is this guy serious? Okay, so it works here too, so that's nice. Even if you double up on the right. That's cool. It seems like it... Wait, did it go away when I transferred zones? Is this guy trolling? Anyway, you only doing DK? Yeah, just DK today.
Do you need protection? Go carefully.
Anyway, hey Justin, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Glad you're feeling better? Yeah, I guess I am feeling better. I don't know. At first, when I woke up, I didn't think I was feeling better, but now that I'm here in front of WoW, World of Warcraft, and streaming, I do feel better. How you been, man? I'm better. Oh, sweet. Oh yeah, you were sick too, right? Fuck. We had some tough times there between us, huh? Still can't get a 10 key on the shaman? Why not? Did you raid last night? Yeah, we had like the best. Well, every raid progressively gets better, obviously, this early in the tier. But yeah, we had the best raid so far. We cleared everything out that we took 8 hours to do last week, and we did it all in like 2 hours. And then we killed what's it called? Rastakhan. We killed Rastakhan as well. First time last night. So now we're working on Mechatork, but we had some problems with that. So I think we'll get it tonight. We're going to do Mythic first as well. So definitely kill Mythic tonight, and then hopefully Rastakhan or Mechatork after that.
Get moving.
I get asked if I'm Ellie and instant decline. Yeah, I don't think that's happening, but you should just do your own key, man. I don't know why you're still fumbling with this. If you're a damage dealer, I would just do my own key. There's no... I wouldn't expect to ever get invited unless you're way overqualified for the stuff you're doing. Maybe if you shave your head, you'll feel great. I did this morning, and it feels good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I definitely won't be shaving my head in the middle of winter either way. Hey, Agundio, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? Alright.
Speak, friend.
412. Damn, did you see that guy?
4.
412 mage. That's the invite right there for sure. Area 52 as well. 412. That guy's geared. I guess it's not that uncommon, though. If you're doing a lot of Mythic raiding, you're probably going to be like well over 410 at this point. I feel like shit today. Work is going to drag on forever. Damn. Hope I didn't get you sick, man. Okay, so not a great comp. Looks like we got a Holy Priest and a Fury Warrior, so poor choices on our part. I prefer inviting Ellie Shamans to my groups over Enhancement. The Ellie AoE is good. Yeah, I don't think anybody is declining him because he's Ellie, honestly. It's just there's so many players signing up that they can't take everybody, obviously. Area 52 is an awesome realm. Yeah, it's a fine realm. It's just, you know, it's an American realm, a realm with mostly Americans, I think, and a very high populated realm, so typically a good player base is going to come from Area 52. Alright, anyway. That guy's here already. Is Toke's here already too? Nope. Anyway, not everyone, but I have at least one group a day message me and ask me if I am elemental. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not because you're elemental though, so don't get that confused. Nobody wants you to go enhanced. Let's put it that way. Hey, Uber Lyft Red, how was the weekend? It was okay. I mean, I streamed Saturday, so Saturday was good. Then Sunday I started getting sick, so watched the Super Bowl, and then by Sunday night I was very ill. But yeah, it's good, I guess. With the Shaman being my alt, his IO is low as balls, yeah. Yeah, 412 mage. It'd be interesting to see. Be interested to see this, that's for sure. How's it going, Ice Block? What are you up to? But yeah, I mean, the easy fix there, Justin, is just to do your own key. Then you'll increase your IO without any randomness of getting into groups. Damage dealers have it rough. You pretty much have to do your own key.
Pirates have a habit of splitting their coins up in
or pair up. Damn sick patients. I don't know. I didn't even like. I don't think I got sick. My mother got sick. That's what happened. She was sick the previous week, and then I got it by Sunday. Basically, I was doing my. In fact, if you remember Friday, I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna try my best to stream tomorrow, but I might end up being sick, just because I was assuming that I was gonna get sick. So. It didn't happen, you know what I mean? I didn't actually get sick Saturday. I didn't really get sick till like late Sunday, but
Your doom be at hand.
alright. Spell the reaping with 2 E's. I have something wrong with me. Alright, so we got, yeah, it's whatever. We'll see how this comp works out. Holy Priest. Surprising to see that, but. Oh, I still have this. That's cool. I need to use this. I got the, if you can't tell, it's the potion from the gem. It's a 5-minute CD, so you can't use it as often. Hey, Steven, what's up, buddy? How's it going? You can't use it as often as a regular potion, but it's still really useful where you can use it.
Your doom be at hand.
Your doom be at hand, guys. We'll see if that's the case or not. Alright, really big pack here. Obviously, we have all kinds of CDs. I imagine everybody will use them. Bone Storm, let's go. By the time it's always, yeah, same thing every time I pull this pack. Bone Storm. All right, they knocked me away 5 times in a row. It's just how it goes. Oh, there's a healing mob in this pack now. That's interesting. Anyway, good morning. Okay, we read that. Did a 14 free roll last night. Missed the timer by 50 seconds, but still a great run. Nice. Glad to hear that you completed it, but sucks that you didn't get the timer there. 14 is probably pretty tough this week. See how this 12 goes. Give us a barometer for the rest of the week. I have 14 underrot, I think it is. I don't know where the key is. Yeah, 14 underrot, so I'm going to definitely do that. I'm definitely going to do at least 14 this week, one way or the other, but We'll see what happens. Hopefully I can have 14s, no problem, but not going to have as much time to play this week, obviously, as I've already skipped Tuesday, and today's going to be shorter. And I definitely got to get alts. Now that it's, I guess I should have known this, but it's the dungeon week, so I definitely got to do at least a couple dungeons on my alts to help facilitate getting that done. The single target is going to be crazy. Yeah, it looks like it. 38k on the pull, basically. Pretty good. Bosses are going to be so quick this week, one way or the other, though. I'm waiting for raid members to do my 11 key on my DK. Nice. Good luck. Alright. That shit.
Beware.
It's weird. I don't know. I guess, like I said, I think like 413, that seems like excessively high, but I don't. I guess if you're like a mythic raider, then it's not bad at all. More so if you have a bunch of 415 Azurite gear, that's probably the big difference. My gear, I only have one 415 piece, but if I had 3 415 Azurite pieces, I would be much, much higher. He's only 406 equipped. Facts creeping on him. That's funny. Alright, so then he's the same item level as me, basically. That's funny. But that must be like one big ass. Why would he not have whatever's in his bags on? Surely it's. Think about what he must have in his bags. It's really hard to believe that he wouldn't wear that. Must be like a 320, or what's the cap right now? 335? Or is it 325? I'm sorry, 4. Anyway, he's 4 of 9. Gotcha. So he's gotten predominantly lucky then, as well as. But it doesn't really matter. If he's not wearing it, then it doesn't really matter. Anyway, I think I heard the cap was 425. Yeah, it might be 420. I don't know. Yeah, it must be, because it's 415, just like in Uldir or whatever. Just like in Ulduar. In Ulduar, it was 410. Or, yeah, it was ever. I don't know. I'm fucked today, guys. I'm sorry. It's going to be a tough stream, honestly. You know what I'm trying to say. It was 10 item levels higher. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, so I remember from the video that I made, we got to make sure we pull some of these yellow mobs so we get good counter. That's step 1. At least the guy's taking some time to do damage. And I can't. We wanted these rats, right? I think we do, because they're definitely on their way. Shit. Slow ass reaction time, man. If I wasn't sick, I could have easily interrupted that, but by the time I saw it, I was gonna fumble to get it, honestly. Alright, so 14%. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna get count on this next pat over here, I think. Is that how we ended up playing it? No, I don't think so. I think we missed something. Or I did something wrong, one way or the other. We didn't miss anything. Something was calculated poorly in my video, maybe. I don't know. Confusing. What's the other fix this week? Oh, right, explosive. Duh. Anyway, Metro, you hot? Hey, Baba, what's up, buddy? Yes, technically, as I have a fever. All right, let's see. That potion's coming back up, but not up soon enough. Yeah, I think. Oh well, this is definitely gonna do it. Okay, I was gonna say one way or the other we're gonna reap here. I'm not sure how I miscalculated it so much, but should be fine. Fever bros, yeah, dude. Fever hype in the chat, guys. I think this is gonna do it, right? It might not actually. It might be a problem. Yeah, it's gonna do it. It's gonna do it. I think I'd do it. This cold or whatever blows. Yeah, it does. All right, it's good. It's good reap. That's near perfect reap. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. That's exactly what you want to avoid, because now you'll have explosives while you're dealing with the reap. But luckily, it's only one mob, so not the end of the world. It's mind control. Might control one of these mobs up here. There's only the one. Can't even click things properly. Alright, that's good enough. Tank that targets explosive. What kind of magical creature are you? Just somebody who knows what's important. Tank is the one that should target it, frankly, because especially now that they have so little HP, I can... Oh. I could pretty much easily handle them myself. Okay, I keep getting hit by that. That's not good. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one, I think. But anyway, yeah. The less overkill damage you do to them, the better off you are. So that's something that the tank and the healer should definitely handle. Tank and healer, they're the ones that should definitely do it. Why is there so many mobs here? Jesus. This is going to be tough because I have 3 stacks of this health thing, so I'm probably just going to die. I don't know how much less health I have, but it's probably a ton. Alright, rune weapon up. That'll help, I guess. These water bolts. Can't afford to die to explosion, that's for sure. Managed to survive it even with 3 stacks. Hey, soy boy, what's up? That's a lot of those things. Alright, we got him. How's your progression in raid coming along? Yeah, slow and steady, slow and steady. You have 150k, yeah. That's very little. Alright, we'll go this way. Again, poor timing on these pots. I'm like behind by like 5 seconds on every potion split. Anyway, what else? My Resto Druid, I try my best to moonfire them all down, but it isn't always viable. Oh, the explosives? Why is it not? It just, you mean because you have to do other things besides target them? Yeah, I bet. I don't know. It's not as easy as I make it sound on a healer, I'm sure. But on a tank, there's not really, you know. You could still build resources. I can still death strike off them. They're just like a regular target, you know? So they're not any different, really. Especially as blood DK, like one death strike is gonna crush them, so might as well use it, you know. If I need to heal anyway with it. For the most part, it seems like melees, like actual melee DPS, auto attacks are usually enough to do it. So, seems pretty overkill for the melee to have to actually spend globals on them. Especially, you know, for like a rogue or you know whatever, people using resources on them. Let's put it that way. That's suboptimal. Kite a bit here. Some people start getting chunked. I have to hope that someone else kills the explosives. Yeah. Sometimes the most damage you can reduce is by killing the explosives, but it shouldn't be your problem, that's for sure. That was a poor reap on my part. I didn't think that was happening. So yeah, definitely don't want to have a reap in the middle of a pack because then you're going to have explosives going off like that. Not a good idea on our part. Should have just pulled the smaller part of the pack, but anyway. Well, we're way ahead on bosses, that's for sure. Not really sure how that's the case, but... Anyway, Holy shock that shit down. Yeah, Pally, you know, Pally's good at it because they have like 3 abilities basically that can all one-shot them. Not everybody has that, that's for sure. Anyway, Holy Pally is pretty good, yeah, definitely. Takes me about 2 moonfires, yeah. Will the dot tick on them? I guess so, right? That shouldn't be that bad. Metro, hey Alex, no, not really, to be honest. I have to work tomorrow, and Friday, so I need to at least pretend that I'm feeling better, so I'll be alright for tomorrow. I think we probably, I don't know, can we actually keep pulling trash here? It's weird, I'm not sure. I guess just because the first boss was so short, but I'm not sure why we're so ahead on we're like so ahead on Lust, it seems. I guess just because the first boss was so short. Anyway. How about you guys? What are you up to? Trash definitely hits hard. But the dot is too slow? Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, that's enough. Don't want to get another reap here. Oh, we didn't even do the thing. Huh. Oh, it's the drinking one? I didn't even realize. I thought it was the... Thought it was a different one. This is Jolly first this week, right? I'm killing bugs. Oh, you're doing AQ or something? That's cool.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's good to have this potion up for bosses. That seems like the right use there.
Beware.
The hell is this? Wow, I thought he might reset there. Holy shit, he was really like in a weird spot. Anyway, something like that, at least in my mind, sweet man. Keep it up, keep it up. Dot. There. Next buff is crit. Where is it?
Beware.
Yeah, when Jolly dies this quick, fights are really easy. It's like the easiest week then. This is probably the easiest week for this boss, to be honest. Just because it's the two easiest bosses and the combination of mechanics make it really, really easy. So that's nice. Alright, so next pack will have Reap here. Actually, I don't think we will. This is going to be awkward. This is not going to be enough. I don't know what's gone not to plan here. I had it all planned out, and it's not working out as I planned it out. This is not going to be enough, I don't think. Not even close. Well, it will be close, actually. It's going to be probably like a small portion of the percent off. So. It's going to be like 0.4% off. That's unfortunate. So probably gonna have some problems here when this reaps. Although we really shouldn't, because it's gonna be so far away. By the time this stuff reaches us, these all should be dead. Save rune weapon either way though, just in case. Dying. Thankfully they're dying very evenly thanks to that Ravenger's buff. Alright, perfect. Perfect. Mind control one of these guys coming in here. Walked away, so I don't know what you've pulled, not pulled. I know, yeah, I did too, and it's not playing out the way I thought it would. I'm not sure what we did differently. I'm gonna have to watch my own video, but the first reap was alright, and then after that things went to folly. I think maybe I made some kind of mistake with the add-on because the packs didn't look like what I expected them to look like either. Like that pack after the rats, it was so big. There was like 5 mobs there. Was that how I had it on the video? I don't think so. Yeah, you know what? What happened was, again, what I detailed in the video actually happened. We fought all of the mobs because we didn't do the beer until like way too late. But that's actually a good thing with these affixes, to be honest, because you get a lot more count. So it's really not a bad thing. Did you make sure it was set to teaming? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did that. The problem was, it's like if you don't do the beer, you know, if you don't do the weekly event in here, all of the mobs are attackable, and that's what happened here. We fought like, you know, 30% more trash basically. Hey, Crazy Maria, what's up? How you doing? How to tame a feral cat? I don't know. This isn't Google. Come to the wrong place, friend. How crazy are you, Maria? Yeah, I don't know. I have to ask her boyfriends or ex-boyfriends. Alright, so we'll have another reap on the other side of this. So that's good. It's somewhat getting back to where we want it. Is the weak aura for the circle on your mouse in the description? Yeah, it should be. If not, it's very easy to find, but I'm pretty sure it is.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Taller men than you have opposed
Alright, impossible.
me, but they
Mega
always
crazy.
came up
Loco crazy, damn. Crazy spree.
Beware.
Alright, this boss is going to get demolished. Oh man, these bosses are so easy. Last week was, I don't know. For as easy as navigating the dungeon was last week, it was still a trend. I don't know. I still think I prefer 4 to 5 weeks, honestly. Because I really don't like last week was a really easy trash week, no matter what. There was no bait. But typically, tyrannical weeks, a fixes bait you into thinking trash is easier than it is, and you'll still make mistakes by overpulling trash. But on fortified, especially teaming, you don't make those mistakes. You don't, you know what I mean? Like, there's no mistake to make. It's like you don't pull ever more than you need to. So that's how I prefer to do the dungeon. On a scale of 1 to shaved head, Britney Spears. You know what? 14 King's Rest with teaming and explosive? No. Yeah. King's Rest, that's a tough one for sure. Anyway, on Fort, the bosses are something to look forward to. Yeah, exactly. Abnormal, what's up? How's it going? Not great, to be honest. Quite sick, but we're doing our thing anyway. Hopefully getting something done today. Ban Maria, she's nuts? Oh, that's fine, man. What would you say the hardest dungeon is this week? King's Rest. Up from King's Rest from last week. You sound full of cold. Yes, I am full of cold. That's one way to describe it, I guess. Yes, I am quite ill. But I have to work tomorrow and Friday, so I figured I gotta try to at least start to feel better today, because otherwise I might not even wake up for work tomorrow. Kings every week. Huh, yeah, that would be a good solution, I think. Pretty sure King's Rest is always going to be the hardest dungeon, guys, sadly. If you want to exclude that from the discussion, we can, but pretty sure it's always going to be the hardest dungeon. Unless they ever do something weird in there. But it's just like, no matter what week it is, there's going to be a lot of difficulty. It has some of the hardest trash, and it has some of the hardest bosses. So, excluding King's Rest, yeah. At least we're not doing that. Anyway, 15 King's Rest Tyrannical or 15 Tomb of Sargeras Tyrannical. Tomb's not too bad because it's from Legion, so. But yeah, I don't know. I'd rather run King's Rest, to be honest. Gotcha. Temple of Snake, yeah. Any idea if doing the last boss of Frio? Yes, it does. Wait, is against the Tomb of Sargeras? Why would it be against the Tomb of Sargeras? What the fuck? No, it's definitely not against the Tomb of Sargeras. Dude. They don't. That's not how it works. Alright, so this is gonna reap us for sure. Terms of service on what? No, I'm just joking. It's not against the terms of service, dude. Of course not. Terms of service does not dictate anything like that. It's nothing to worry about, obviously. Why would it be? Yeah, I have no idea.
Rise, fallen one.
So last 1 minute, Tomb of Sargeras has been understood as Temple of Snake. Tomb of Sargeras has terms of service. Nice, yeah. We need to stop using acronyms. That's what she said. Where the hell are the reaping clubs? There they are. There they go, sweet. Anyway, grab the pig and you win. It's not the only way to win, my friend. Unethical to go to work sick. You'll get coworkers and clients sick. That's why I didn't go Monday, but I can't miss another 3 days, unfortunately. So. I agree. If it was up to me, I wouldn't go in, but if I don't go in, then people aren't going to be able to work, so it's not an option tomorrow. Monday was one thing because it was the day after the Super Bowl, but can't do it. Alright, so that's that. Anyway, Wrath of the Lich King. Yeah, it's a shitty expansion, I agree. Yeah, my office doesn't see it that way. Time of sick puts your neck on the chopping board. Time off sick puts your neck on the chopping board. Well, it's certainly, yeah, not an option.
He is the dynamo of defense. The sergeant of shell shock. The hellion in a half shell. Ludwig.
The clients should go to his work sick. Yeah, I mean, that's how you get sick at that job, honestly, because of that, so. Anyway, I had some teeth removed and took 2 days out. Had a meeting about it on my return. Wow, that sucks. The reason why you don't play WoW with people where you work, because they know you're at home playing when you're sick. Oh yeah, that's pretty funny actually, right? Oh, Iceblock just logged on. I guess he's not that sick, huh? That's funny. Oh, Icescore's in Discord. Or Icecore, what the? Iceblock's in Discord. I guess he has throat infection. Isn't that bad? Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I agree. Definitely not Bo. I'm getting shoulder surgery and will be out of work for 6 weeks. Also won't be able to play WoW. Oh wow, really? No one saw that. I think you guys saw that, right? Disc block. Always fills me with great sadness when I see all these auctions expire over and over again. What is happening with that DPS? One died and the other's bad.
These smelly buccaneers are resilient, and they better be, because their next challenger is the epitome of brutality. A champion that sleeps with the fishes. Literally. The freehold fanatic. The master of the jagged jawbone jab. The powerful pugilist predator.
Really, the turtle is reaping. Oh yeah. That's why you want to make sure that he's not part of a split other than the last one, because you definitely do not want to fight him. He's going to have so much health on a fortified week, like, oh my god, it would be ridiculous. So yeah, you definitely can't afford that. I'm spamming keys regardless of whether or not we time them, because I don't want to have to play gear catch up when I get back. Oh, that's right, yeah. It's a good idea. I mean, 6 weeks from now, or when you have the surgery, but anyway. That's crazy. You won't be able to, what, you just can't use your arm at all? Is that why? But yeah, that's you'll definitely be playing gear catch up one way or the other. There's no way you're gonna get that lucky that you won't have that problem. Sup Metro? What's your Golden Sun, or what's your Gold and Silver? I really like Gen 2. Yeah, Pokemon Gen 2, one of my favorite. I like you because you're not overacting. Yeah, that's definitely the case here. We talk about this all the time, but I'm not really. I can't do shit like that, man. I'm just a regular guy. I can't pretend I'm something else. March 1st, no use of right arm at all. Damn, that's rough. It's gonna be tough for beating off too, I bet. But you'll get used to it. Gear score, nice. Yeah, I haven't used that ad in a long time. Alright, we got a lot of count to get here, so let's get started. It's tough to get them all here.
Lord Admiral's favor.
Lord Admiral's favor. Alright. Where was that explosive with that? Yeah, so you'll definitely, I mean, so you're not going to come back until like May? You're going to be like, the next season will probably, I don't know about that, but by May, the newest raid will definitely be out, so you'll probably miss that. Start a GoFundMe for Orange's Hooker Fund. That'd be nice, yeah. Alright, so we got these 3 packs there, and this should... I think that'll do it. Maybe not, though. We don't have to go across the way there. What's this? Anyway, good news is I got both my BIS trinkets at 400 and 405 from the raid last night. Sweet, that's awesome. Good start then, I suppose. And having 2 415 pieces, nice. Yeah, you gotta have high gear score for ICC, especially nowadays. It's a lot harder. All right, so by the time we kill his pack, the patrol will return. Hopefully, we're gonna double chest this. Gonna be slightly close here. With those stupid deaths to the turtle, we would have definitely done it easily. This will do it one way or the other. That was. This actually count worked out relatively well. Partially because we didn't do the beer at the right time or whatever. So we got a lot more count early on. This worked fine. Get a 14 after this, maybe we do that too. A little sluggish, but I'll try my best at a 14. How bad is this week feeling? No, it's not that bad, honestly. It's a lot harder than last week, I'm sure, but nothing wrong with it. Good. Hey there, brother. How are keys this week? Everything good? So far, we've only really done 1 or 2. Is Fury viable for high-end content now? Yeah, all specs are viable, but I would have Fury as very low-end for Mythic Plus. I would have them as one of the worst melee. What the hell is that? I never noticed that there's like a dog there. That's funny. Oh, well, we got a weapon again. But oh yeah, by the way, I got the weapon. Anyway, Titanforge mount incoming. That would have been cool. 31k overall. Get wrecked. Yeah, that mage was good. How's your raid this week? Yeah, so far so good. We'll raid again, obviously, but this week isn't bad at all as long as people do their part on explosives. Yeah. Right now I'm sitting pretty good at 402 eye level brewmaster. Sweet man. So what's the key now? Oh, Tug's got the ring. Sweet. Shrine. Everyone talking about all these high eye levels, and I'm happy my druid got to 390. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean that's not bad, 390, but there's a lot of gear in the game right now, so you should be able to get past that real easy. Oh, I have bleed. There you go. Dude, 28 over. Yeah, that was great. You did great. It was a good group. DPS warriors just don't bring relative utility. A single target stun is the best they can do, which is, yeah, their utility is the worst. So, like, as you see, the guy did the least amount of damage in the group, so he was basically a carry. Like, he brought nothing to the group other than damage, and his damage was not impressive, so. Look at that fan of knives. Oh, yeah, was that a new talent? Fuck, as they say. That's a lot of fan of knives damage. I did my first 10 last week, so I'll be doing more, sweet man. Yeah, 10s are going to be where it's at. You get a lot of dungeons. A lot of gear. Alright, we need to put stuff on the auction house before I forget. Someday it'll sell. Phantom Knives plus Echoing Blades did more than Garrote. That's kind of nuts, yeah. 28k is not impressive? Nah, not really, to be honest. Not in a dungeon like that with that much trash. Like, the reason I say it like that is because everybody always tells me that Warrior is like one of the highest damage dealers in the game, you know what I mean? It's like, Warrior brings more damage than any other melee. Like, I hear these comments all the time. It's like, look how good damage they, like, it's like, okay, well, you better be doing a lot of fucking damage then if you're gonna rest on that. What key do you got? 14 Underrot. What Azurite traits you running? I'm not even sure, man, sorry. Melee King is Demon Hunter. See, I would say Ret. I would say Red top melee right now, just because of Reaping. But yeah, you definitely want a Rogue. Like, a Rogue is going to be a best in slot pick for dungeons where you need Shroud. And otherwise, I'd probably go Demon Hunter and Ret. Double Echoing Blades and double Shrouded Suffocation. Nice, that's cool. Oh, your Tyler's talking to you, of course, yeah. Ret for the win, yeah. They bring good DPS every 3 minutes or whenever Blade Storm is off CD. Yeah, exactly. Just like everybody else. Alright, let's go do this. Anyway, I don't know if I want to do this shrine. It's all good. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Alright. Which hunter class do you prefer taking on dungeons? Which hunter class? You mean which spec? BM. BM's the right choice because they have more mobility, more ranged, you know, more. I don't know. I'm gonna struggle to answer questions today. Sorry. BM is the choice I would take. What are your thoughts on Ellie Shaman from Mythic Plus? Top tier spec for sure. They bring the best utility kit in the game for all range damage dealers, and after the hope you feel better, thanks. And after the buffs and stuff they got recently, they're really capable in all ways. Their big problem with Ellie is their survivability. BM has a dispel and a heal, yeah. Oh, Sandy Pop!
Hope you feel better, Metro.
Thanks a lot, Sandy. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Thanks a lot, man. Getting better every day here. Alright, let's see what we got here. Trying to find some 14s or something. Toll de Gore, but it's under freehold. That's all we got is Toll de Gore, huh? They also have a broken trait that lets them get their CDs 2 to 3 times during reaping. What are you talking about? Beast Mastery? How's that? What's that trait? Why do you mean by broken like it's actually not working properly, or broken you mean like it's overpowered? That's pretty interesting. Beast or whatever it's called, kill command or no, actually bugged. That's unfortunate. Man, I have such a headache just from the congestion. What the hell? Or is it Big Clit Sandy? What the hell does that mean? Hey Metro, what's your island level at? My item level is 405 currently. Okay, I guess that guy's not inviting us. Anyway, I'm not 100% sure what to say. Gotcha. Castail just subscribed. What? Wow. Welcome, Castail. Did you see Method got Will first and second Jaina? I didn't know that. I heard people talk about the second thing, but what they have 2 rating groups in their guild now, or what? Called Rapid Reload. Every time you multi-shot, sends a second wave of arrows and reduces CDs of aspect by 1 second. Instead, it's 1 per target hit. Oh, so it's bugged, yeah. Seems like I finally beat you in eye level. I'm 407 on my DK. Nice. Yeah, we haven't done any Mythic yet, so. How did you get Will first and second? It's because I guess they have 2 separate rating groups, but I'm not aware of a second rating group in there, so. Killed her before reset and again 10 minutes ago. Oh, well then they're not the second group to do it, are they? It's the same group, so that doesn't count. What the fuck? You don't get world second if you're not an entirely different group to do it. That's not how it works. But that's cool that they killed it so fast, I guess. Alright, anyway, what are we doing? Toll de Gore. This week is painful for sure. Feels like everything is 4 levels higher. Oh yeah, I haven't done enough keys to be able to comment on that. But so far the ones we have done haven't been that bad, to be honest. They said the fight was just a healing check. Gotcha. It seemed that way. They seemed to really rely on spirit links and stuff. Whenever you see that much spirit link happening, you always know that it's a healing problem. Seems like Method has no competition in these world first races. I wouldn't say that. They lost on every other boss to every other guild. But yeah, seems like they're just better at the things that are really, really hard. I think they think outside the box better. You know, I don't know who's like in charge of their strategy building, but he must be, you know, very, he must be a savant, let's put it that way, because I'm not sure what they did differently, but, you know, presumably other guilds had more pulls than they had on it, and they couldn't kill it, so there must be some insight that they have. Every single player went troll who could go troll? Oh, wow, really? What's that, like trolls be flipping out mon or whatever? Limit is definitely competition, yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, the teamwork, that's what I'm saying. Our guild is full of trolls, yeah, that's true. The GM is a troll, so that helps. What are we doing? Toll de Gore or some shit, I don't even know. Method strats rely heavily on individual player skill. Historically, at least Paragon always did it different than Method. Wait, what do you mean? How could you? What's different? What's there to be done differently? They lost their other kills because the reset is 16 hours after the EU. I would typically agree with you, but they had a lot more pulls on the early bosses than Limit did, so I wouldn't say that's the case this time around. They have a LAN party with that's the real advantage they have. That's the reason that I have little respect for the world first race, because that is a real advantage. You don't understand how big of an advantage that is. But yeah, all the stuff that's going on around them is why they're so capable. That's for sure. If every group in that world first race had that going, then it would be a much more equitable race. But you never know what's gonna happen when you're not all together. A funny thing is, they'd still be wiping if Blizzard didn't revert the nerf. Yeah, I wonder what that was about. I don't know why they did that late. I guess they didn't intend to do it or something. Hard to explain. Seems like their strats are less constrained. I haven't raided in a long time. Oh, okay. I've never heard them speak, so I don't know what their strats even are. Oh, you sound ill. Yeah, I'm very ill. Yeah. They know each other well because they don't change their. Yeah, that's correct, Tagor. That is correct. Most of those guys are like household names too, you know. They've been there for a very long time. Don't let your HP go to 0. That's always my strat. Gotcha, yeah. Sometimes it's harder to do than you think. Because with the nerf, you would have had to kill the Ellie, and if both the Ellie... Wait, in both the kills, the Ellie was at 60% and being able to be interrupted. Gotcha. Metro, hope you feel better. Thanks, Dev M. I hope I do too, obviously. Like, I hope I don't feel better, ever. That would be a weird thing for me to say, right? That would be like a suicide thing, right? I guess. The Ellie can't be interrupted anymore? Ellie Shaman? No, they can be, especially on quacking. We had a lot of problems with that on that first week with quacking. Teaming makes Motherload a nightmare, to be honest. Like Billmore, you need 30 to 40% more trash. Yeah, you definitely need more trash.
Relieve him of his keys, secure our asset, and slay anyone who stands in your path.
I like that little mount special. Teaming Motherload, Reaping is like 5,000 casters. Yeah, it's a lot. The Reaping waves in Motherload are huge with teaming, by the way. Yes, I'm aware. I made a video on it already. I don't think it's good for their health, though, doing these world first races. Don't want to know their sleep schedule. They sleep enough. It's just they play the game for like 16 hours straight. That's what's not healthy. Doing that once every like 6 months, though, I guess isn't the end of the world. But anyway, Josh has a 30-minute video explaining the fight and how they did heroic splits and spent like 100 million gold leveling professions on alts and all that crap. It's crazy, and all done in 2 days. 2 days? What do you mean? When you have 400 pulls, you're going to get lucky eventually. It does seem like a bit of luck was involved, yeah. Okay. It definitely seems like a bit of luck was involved, but I'm not really sure. I don't want to say that. That's stupid of me to say that, that's for sure. Guess it just depends when that luck comes, you know. If it comes on pull 10, and then you're not really getting too much luck out of it. I mean, I'm not trying to take away from them, but when you're really geared for the content, shit has. When you're not really geared for the content, yeah, I don't know about that, man. They were more geared than I thought they would be. That's for sure. I was checking that they have like that. I don't know. It's like some kind of wow head thing on stream. It shows their gear. It like they were like 406 and shit. It's like wow, okay. More geared. If you're more geared than me, I think you're probably plenty geared for that. Obviously, by the time most people pull that fight, they'll be like more like 416. But they were more geared than I thought they were. That's for sure. Oh, there's a croc in this pack. What the fuck? I wonder why I'm dying. Average, yeah, that's pretty good, right? Seems good. No D&D on the poll. What a joke. How does that happen? Anyway, it's balancing luck and skill. Having to do everything right up until... Yeah, exactly. You're right. Josh had 412. Oh, wow. Really? What the hell? Is that maybe because they were gearing their healers in some way specifically? Because I know they were having a lot of trouble with healing. Considering you're, what, 402 and haven't touched Mythic? I'm 405. But yeah, we haven't done any Mythic yet.
Beware.
I'd say it's not that geared for a will first kill.
Beware.
I would say it's pretty geared. Especially if somebody was 412, that's ridiculous.
Beware.
Like I said this a while back on stream. They used to do these raids like fucking like hundreds of item level lower. That's obviously not true, but they used to do them like so under geared.
Beware.
Before all this split rating and nonsense gear that you can get in this game now. Like, I remember when they did Dragon Soul, or whoever did Dragon Soul, they were running fucking LFR for an advantage. You know what I mean? Like that's the gear they used to wear. But now you can get such strong gear without even having to raid to do it, you know? So, I don't know. Hey Matt, what's up? They didn't gear healers at all. Josh just bought, oh, he bought BOEs, yeah. That's odd. Didn't know there was even BOEs to buy like that. Why was I in combat? Potted in combat, I'm not sure why. How's it going, Matt? Hope you're feeling better than I am.
Corgus, explain to me why you haven't flooded the lower levels and drowned these squabbling rats.
2 of these thugs.
My apologies, Lady Ashby. I am confident my men will restore order soon.
You'd better be right, or your replacement's first duty will be to watch you drown with the rest of this scum.
My wife and kids gave me their cold, so I've been better, yeah. It's same here, minus the wife and kids part. I saved a bunch of money on cold medicine by getting a divorce and not having kids. Nice, just like Geico. That's cool. Boots, belt, and cloaks to buy as BOEs. Gotcha. That was enough to get him to 425 or 415 or whatever you said. That's interesting. Okay, we're gonna get a reap probably after this next pack, I think. Can't remember. I'm targeting something downstairs. Sweet. I fucking love this dungeon. My favorite one. Favorite dungeon. Targeting something that's not even on the same level as I am. Come on, 28 overall is A-okay, huh? Oh, you're behind, I guess, in the stream. I'm not sure. Talking about that warrior, I guess. Demon Hunter is not melee king, right? 100%. What's up, Metro? What are your thoughts on Warforged race? Get well soon, thanks. Yeah, to get like Warforged gear, it's like uncommon, but I wouldn't call it a race. Like, you know what I mean? You just kind of get it over time. Like, it's not really something that you need to be worried about. I wouldn't like spend time worrying about Warforged gear, you know? You'll get it eventually. And sometimes you get it when you don't want it, and sometimes you do. So I don't know. Yeah, you were behind there, huh? Why did you change your name to that, by the way? Now people are calling you deaf and shit. Like, come on, what the hell? I'm not sure of Troll, but I meant Will first. Gotcha. Yeah, honestly, guys, I don't really give a fuck on the Will first race. Like, it's of all things that happen in this game, that's like the one that is least interesting to me. How many item level jump to replace a 385 weapon with a socket? With what? Wait, what are you asking? What eye level should the weapon be to replace it? Higher. It doesn't matter. The socket is not relevant to the strength of a weapon. Weapon damage is why you want to replace weapons, not sockets. Thanks? Yeah, no problem. Weapons and trinkets, like, you know, you can get sockets in them and I'm sure they'll help, but increasing the strength of the trinket or the weapon is going to be way more important than stats. Usually the proc is what makes the weapon or trinket good, you know? Not a weapon, obviously, but what makes the trinket good, especially. Ran Toldagore 11 on my DK last week and pulled a 415 Justice Howler macro with Rune Weapon. Yeah, it's a really good trinket, the macro with Rune Weapon. For sure. This fucking turtle or whatever this is. Method or a Monopoly. Nice. Yeah, that was a fun game. I used to play Monopoly a lot. That's not always true. I have a 370 socketed Harlan's and it sims slightly better than my 385 unsocketed. Wait, are you joking? You're saying a 370, the 385 Harlan's loaded dice is worse than a 370 because of a socket? Then that trinket's just not very good. I don't know, that doesn't make any sense. Hated that they got W1. Nice. Why are you on BFA? Where else would I be? What's going on, man? Hey, Sap. What's up, man? Still. When in Limit or Exorcist to... Oh, yeah, Exorcist. They're playing again, right? Cool.
We'll be up to our snouts in ransom money.
The trinket is one of the top 5 trinkets for rogues? I don't understand how that could be possible. Must just be the stats on it or something. Because if the proc itself isn't what's important to you and 40 extra or whatever secondary stat is more important, then you should just get a stat stick from PvP or something. They have ruined the game. Who, Method? I know, I wouldn't say that. Method got world first and world second. No, they didn't. It was the same group who did both, so that doesn't count. Oh, yeah, good stuff. They also got world first on more than half the final bosses in Legion. Gotcha. Alright, this is clear. Not all classes have the same stat weights, and your current gear heavily impacts your current stat weights. Bottom line is you should always sim yourself. Yeah, if you're playing a damage dealer, the answer is sim for sure, but just like kind of illogical to think about what you just said there about the trinket. Like if 40 secondary stats are more important to you than the trinket proc, then you're like, think about that, right? How is that possible? Have to teach our Death Knight tank how to raid tank. He's spamming Death Strikes for damage and dying because he RP starved himself. Oh yeah? Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Should be able to do both, no problem. Guy just has low haste, I think. Probably because he's following all these circle jerkers on versatility. Oh yeah, this pack is going to be brutal, isn't it?
Beware.
Pay attention here, and we're going to get Reap after this too. Try to avoid using a rune weapon, but there's no way I need to survive. I'm basically not doing any damage to this pack. Try to interrupt that.
Rise, fallen one.
We got Bone Storm a bit here. Let's use that. Yeah, this is like the typical we fucked up on reaping really bad situation. We're probably, I mean, I think we're definitely wiping here. Actually, if I don't get dispelled, no boy. AMS, let's use that. Everything's a blur. Like, I can't even... Like, I feel like I'm not even playing the game right now. It's how, like, whatever, how sick I am, I guess. I just can't concentrate at all. I feel like... I don't know how we didn't die there. It's really weird. I feel like I'm watching everything, like, a minute later than it's happening. Can someone ban this Love the Green guy? For, wait, what's happening? Well, first was interesting, kind of. There was 5 guilds, and then we were in competition, and it took more than a week, but honestly, it was still meh. Yeah, I don't really care. Well, first, like, that's like the thing I care least about. MDI, on the other hand, I would like to talk about, but I don't know when they're doing another one of those. I guess the thing starts soon, right? You play on EU or nah? Nah, I don't play on EU, no. This guy drinking here or what? What the hell's going on? Either way, this is going to be real easy this week, so don't have to worry about it. Welcome back. Glad you are some better. A little bit better, but yeah, definitely not great. Not sure how well a Harlan's can sim. The proc can be 2 different stat values, and the... Oh yeah, that's actually a good point about Harlan's. Yeah, maybe that's an outlier example, huh? But, like, if you think about it, if... Oh, wait, has this been... How long has this been broken? Anyway, if a 15 item level upgrade on a trinket isn't an upgrade for you because of 40 stats, then I think something fundamentally wrong with the approach you're taking to trinkets. And it might not be you taking it. It might be somebody else taking it and you just following it. But the trinket is supposed to be powerful because of the usage of it, not the stats on it. So, I don't know. That's the way I approach trinkets. Does Bobby get fortified? I'm not sure how it works.
I've been sharpening these blades just for you.
I'm just telling you what I learned based on somewhat extensive simming. Yeah, I'm just encouraging you to question that simming because it doesn't sound like it's logical. I'm not saying that you're doing something wrong. That's fine. I'm gonna point out. I was excited to get a 395 big red button at the end of the dungeon yesterday. Nice. My Demon Hunter got a 415 ring from weekly when only done a 6. Wow, that's really lucky with that. I can't speak for everyone, but for hunters, one socket is worth 15 items no matter the piece. Even on trinkets? It's hard to believe. I guess trinkets just suck this expansion, maybe that's the thing. me, it's like it couldn't be more opposite. Like secondary stats are so mediocre compared to primary stats. So. Why would that be different on hunters? Just curious. Yeah, I mean, if it's like that for rogues and hunters, then it's probably just like that for everyone somehow. I don't know how, but I guess trinkets just suck this expansion. Was lucky enough to get a 415 Razan's Eye, 409 equipped now. Nice, crowds. He's just casting 2 death strikes at 90% health for damage and dying 5 to 10 seconds later. Yeah, 5 to 10 seconds later, that should be another 2 death strikes. Like, just got to get more haste so you can generate more death strikes. You should be able to death strike every 3rd global in raid content, especially, you know, with bloodlust and stuff. A lot of it has to do with the fact that main agi is the worst. Oh, really? Okay, well that makes sense then. If that's the case, that you should have just said that. If that's the case, then that definitely makes sense. I didn't expect to hear that. I'm 410. Nice, you guys are all more geared than I am. That's cool. My Demon Hunter, Agi, Haste, Verse, all are now even on Sims. Yeah, so if that's the case, then it shouldn't be the situation for trinkets for you.
Rise, fallen one.
It's just weird to hear that primary stats aren't great for players. Respects. Again, it makes me wonder, like, maybe there's something wrong with that, because after that nerf to secondary stats coming out of Legion, I don't know how it couldn't be closer. I guess if they redesigned the specs, something could have kind of gone wrong in that, but like when you're getting like so much less from a secondary stat than you were last expansion, I'm not sure how primary stats couldn't be better. Sees Us Cries, hello. Oh, this pack's real big, what the hell? Why am I taking damage though? Are we still in combat with somebody? Let's get these together. Pack's harder than it looks, huh? Look at this damage, and we still haven't really killed anything. Especially explosives. Group's doing a really bad job with explosives, honestly. Ah, wait, no, we need to kill that. What am I doing? Anyway, it felt good to buy my own random 415 Azurite pieces after the reset. Are you saving for a specific piece? Oh yeah, no, definitely not saving for a specific piece. I'll be getting 415s in every slot first and foremost. But that might happen, you know, maybe from raid or something. I don't know. What is first boss drop? I'm not even sure. Oh, good. So champions drops chests. So yeah, maybe if I can get the chests from the raid, then I'll just buy the random helm at some point, and then I'll be all 415, and then I can stay for specifics. But I can't imagine I'll honestly interact with the system much. Like, I imagine the best pieces will still be from raids, so just gotta get them. For Fury Warrior, strength is 2, where mastery is 3. That's really crazy. Just, it's so hard to believe. Like, what could Blizzard do any differently than nerf the secondary stat percentages by 50%? How is that even possible? $415 is 7k Residium. Yeah, very, very much. High amount. Really wish details showed how many explosives someone killed. Yeah, that's true. That would be better. I like that cannon can kill ghosts before they're... Oh, yeah, that got fixed, right? I saw that. That was a weird thing there. Oh, it did, yeah. It was in the hotfixes, so I imagine. This week is so rough, would you say so? I haven't really had any bad luck so far, but we'll see. Explosives have wiped us more than anything. Should be the easiest part. People just don't switch. Alright, off to work. Alright, see ya. Crazy Maria, thanks for stopping by, as they say. Doesn't details itemize the damage done to each mob? Itemize the damage. I guess so. I don't know what that means, but it shows the damage if that's what you mean, yes. Why is nobody in the cannon? Just gonna kill it the old school way. Fuck the cannon. Fuck the king. There it is. Anyway, then it should show if any damage was done to an explosive. Yeah, it does do that. We're talking about if you accidentally overkill it, I guess. I'm not really sure why we're talking about it, but enemy damage taken on details. I use it to call out shitters. Nice. That probably helps your group a lot, right? This week's only rough and... Yeah, I would agree with Faxi. What are we sipping on? Same thing as always, water. It's the only thing I drink. Alright, well that was good. For realsies? Yes. I'm serious. The only thing I drink is water. I feel like this week's a dead middle of the pack for hardness. Yeah, it's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be, honestly. I kind of thought reaping would cause more problems than it has done for me so far, but we'll see. I've done very few dungeons. You know about the free old method to skip to the last boss? Yes, I invented it. I was doing it on the alpha. I love it. Haha. Nice. Yeah, it's good for alts, I guess. For mains, for like characters that I actually play, I'm just gonna do 5 mans at Mythic Plus anyway. I found that calling people out for perceived poor gameplay in Pugs really improves the group dynamic. Yeah, it usually helps them fix the problem immediately without any recourse. Without any problems whatsoever. Especially in League of Legends. Works really good in League of Legends. If you guys ever play League of Legends and you're in a ranked game and somebody dies, say, "Wow, you fucking idiot. Don't die, retard," and then see how much better they play. It helps out. I mean, we used to do it all the time. It worked really well.
More fuel for the flames! No!
More bombs incoming!
Reduce you to cinders!
Reaping not spawning explosives makes this not as doom and gloom as most of us thought. Yeah, I was kind of expecting it to, just randomly, like a bug maybe or something, but I guess they shouldn't, so that's good. It's just as long as you're not in combat with trash. If you're in combat, if you're in combat with trash, okay, there we go. And the reaping comes, then you're probably gonna take a lot of damage from explosives. Let's put it that way. People just aren't gonna switch to them, you know.
Another one for me. Beware.
Oh, you're killing that.
fallen one.
Okay, that was good. Those died real quick. Slow them up over there. Anyway, if you have to, if you have to pull a pack and reaping would spawn during it, treat like bolster and kill evenly. It's true. It's unfortunately not very easy to do that, but that's what you should do if you're going to do that at all. But oh, there's 3 mobs up here this week. What the hell?
Beware.
Except for the mechanic requires them to switch. Some fight I literally cannot kill all of them as they are ranged. As a demon hunter, though, I tend to one-shot them, so it's mostly my job.
Beware.
Alright. 7 minutes for one boss on Fortified seems easy. An easy upgrade yet again. Cannons can kill explosives. I don't think so. Maybe, though. I'm not sure. They kill things that you don't expect them to kill sometimes, so. Like players.
To return for your execution. I've been eager to try these rounds on living terms.
In that case, range has that duty. Gotcha.
Beware. Beware. Run on you once. I never miss. Beware. Beware. I've been eager to try these rounds on living targets. Beware. Beware.
Last boss of Tomb of Sargeras is another example where explosives constantly spawn, and most of them across the map. Gotcha. Yeah, that last boss is a pain in the ass in there, honestly, because there'll be explosives on all 4 of the ads, so you have to like all take a different one, basically. I think that's the best way to handle that, is just split damage on all 4 different targets. They made that centerpiece in that fight not line of sight anymore. Yeah, I noticed that last week. That's cool. Alright, we got a cloak that we didn't want. Sweet. That's 14 now. These guys were pretty good. We did a terrible job with explosives, but overall... Wait, did that guy... Oh, that was overall because of the cannon. I was going to say, did that guy really do 52k overall? What the actual fuck?
Use their skills to strengthen.
Yeah, they fixed that centerpiece. Nice. Wait, it was the priest key or what? Yeah, I guess so. Alright then. Guess he doesn't want to do that. Not a lot of options here. 13's fine, but I would like to get a 14 done if I can. Although Waycrest is an interesting dungeon this week. I already did it, actually. Did it yesterday. It's not so bad. You have any tips on bear gearing? Yeah, I'm down for it, Tokes. Let's do it. It's really, I don't think it's going to be as bad as people think it is. It's not going to be easy, but I'm down for it. How many item levels is an upgrade if a lower piece has verse on it? I don't know much about bear, to be honest. HD movie source. But for tank gearing, from what I could translate from Blood DK, the highest item level is always going to be the upgrade. For tanks especially, it seems like stam and primary stat are your best options all the time. And of course armor. So yeah, the higher item level, the more of an upgrade it is. So the only condition is you have to make the group. How if you want. Mind if I join the 14 shrine? That's up to Tokes if he's gonna let me pick you. But yeah, I'll make the group if you want. Okay. I won't be inviting any warriors who fucking try to like trick me into inviting their friend. What the fuck was that about? I wonder if Mythic can get world second as well. No, they don't have a second raid group, so it's impossible. Oh man. DPS Azerite gear. Jesus, take the will. All right, sounds good. All right, so let's go ahead and start then. I didn't even realize. Yeah, thanks. Okay, Shrine of the Storm. What's up, bro? Hey, man, what's up? It's Shrine? That's correct, yeah. No, I mean on Reclear. Yeah, but Reclear, I mean, doesn't count, right? It's the same group. You can't just like can't just reset and do it a second time and be like, oh look, we got we're the second best guild in the world as well. It's funny. Okay, thanks. I think I've been overvaluing versatility too much. Yeah, I'd imagine you have been. I don't. Is Bear's best secondary stat meant to be versatility? I'm not sure about that. Don't all sign up at once now. That's funny. Nobody wants to do this. Anyway, I'm logging on. All right, man. I don't know. We might be filled up by the time you get on. 407 healer. You guys are impressed by that? We had a 413 mage before, but this guy's like relatively qualified. But oh, that's you. 400 gear only. It's world first kill, world second kill. Doesn't matter if it's the same group. Yes, it does. It's the race is a measure of the progression, not the kill. So you can't be progressed past it and do it a second time and count that as a second. That doesn't work that way. That's not how it works. You can only be the progression is why you're racing, you know. So I didn't realize that both Method and Limit faction changed for the free 400 gear. Oh, Method did it as well. I didn't know that. Are you sure about that? I'm pretty sure it was just Limit. Hey Metro. Hey Azrite. What's up, buddy? This 10 freehold wants 2k IO. What the hell? People are idiots. That field went a 387 rep pally and can't get in any groups. You can do your own key, then you won't have to worry. Method didn't do that? Yeah, I didn't think so, yeah. Alright, let's see what we got from these mages. Nothing impressive. I don't know why it's... I wish it would... Wait, this guy's score is from this season, but he's stepped out. Anderson Silva, but from Ragnaros. Tough choice there. It's nothing overly impressive yet. Method 2, I heard. Yeah, I don't think so. Considering they made a lot of snide remarks at Limit 4 doing it in the first place. Yeah, to be honest, 387. That's like lower geared than my shaman, so you got a lot of gear to still get. How did you upgrade your Azerite pieces? All 415 first? Yeah, I have an entire video on this topic, man, but the short answer is just get 415s first, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Josh was yeah, exactly, I don't think. Unless he was doing it to, like, disguise the fact that he was trolling. Or that, I guess that he was doing it as well. Alright, let's grab that guy. Oh, wait, is this the Holy Priest from before? Yeah, it is. But I think they did pretty well, so whatever. I'll take the Holy Priest. Oh, and there's a Shaman. Okay, so now we're just sitting here waiting for Lust. Let's see, start group. Anyway, what else was happening? People still undervalue paladins. In what respect? You talking about rep pallies? If so, then I would agree, yeah. What else? Nothing. No, that guy left, the healer left. Rep Pally for a melee DPS slot? Yeah, I would take red over all at this point. Adds on last boss of Shrine do explosives. Worst explosive fight. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one for sure. Did you harass the healer or something, Metro? No, I didn't actually. I didn't even comment. I said it on the stream, but I mean, I actually what I said was, oh, this is the same holy priest from before, so I guess I'll take him basically. But under normal circumstances, I wouldn't ever invite a holy priest. I know, gotcha. What else? Didn't miss anything else, looks like. Alright, so now we're waiting on a healer roll again. Holy Pally? Quite like Holy Pally, honestly. Oh, Fowler, you want to come? Oh, can you make me some pots? I can heal on my druid? Yeah, I know, but you're like really under geared, aren't you? That's the guy. $3.99 is under geared. I would say so for a 14 shrine. I just discovered an add-on called Minimap Button Bag. Puts all your minimap buttons into a single expandable button. Life changed. Oh, that's cool. That sounds like a good add-on, honestly. I might have to look at that. Alright, so now we have, again, back to where we were. Let's start over. Really would like to get Ellie if I could, but it seems quite rare. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, you want to just come? Fucking healers, like, what the fuck? I wish I would say the class and specialization, it only shows the class. Yeah, I definitely wish that as well. Alright. I can grab drums too. No, we're definitely bringing a loss one way or the other. Ideally, I would seek Ellie. That would be my goal, but it's not gonna happen. Oh, what does he have it off or on? He's got it on, I guess. Shamans are criminally underplayed. It seems that way, yeah. It's a bit odd. I don't know why that is. Alright. You guys all set on the pots there? Hey, Wakey, what's up, buddy? At least you're not a monk. Aren't they still the least played by far? Yeah, monk is actually technically the lowest played class. But the problem with shaman is so many people are playing enhance, which is just not a spec, you know? So that's the problem. That's a real problem there. I can. Alright. I haven't seen a melee shaman in months, thank God, right? It's getting better. The problem's getting better, that's for sure. Wait, what is this? Copy the following and paste it anywhere on Radar.io to look up all players? What? Copy the following? What are you talking about? There's nothing there. Anyway, I don't know what that even is. Start group. It's a meme? Yeah. Why are people even playing Enhance? They're just probably children. They don't know any better. Why is Enhance even in the game? That's a great question, to be honest. I have no idea. Probably just, you know, like, you have to have... It's like... Let's see. How can I best describe this? For there to be a skill ceiling, there must also be a skill floor. Does that make sense? There has to be a really, really bad thing for there to be a really, really good thing. If everything was equally good, there would be no bad and good, you know? They should just make a shaman tank spec again. That would be actually great, yeah. If they made enhance a tank spec, that'd be great. When people are in the queue, you can press that and then Control V on Radar.io website, and oh, what the hell? Seriously? Oh, I didn't even. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Let's take a look at this. Oh, you have, wait, what do you have to do with it? You have to go to the website? What did you say? What, into the search bar? No. Where do I put it now that I have it? Is BM Hunter good in 5-mans? I would say they're low tier, but it's just because everything else is better. There's nothing wrong with them. We need a male tank. I'm male, currently. I might change though, we'll see. Just have the site open? Oh, really? Wow, okay, that's weird. I didn't know. That's an interesting thing. That's pretty cool. That's actually really cool. Wow, that's actually really cool. Okay, so there you go. Another good feature on the add-on. So right now I'm the best player in the group. It's not surprising. Anyway, let's see. They should make Enhance a separate spec, then just watch the dungeon so they can reflect on what a poor choice they made, yeah. Let's just have that enhanced tank spec along with tanking Survival Hunter. Yeah, we talked a lot about tanking Survival Hunter a while back. I'd still take Hunter, to be honest. Just sucks their main cleave is so big. Yeah, I agree. That's really cool, though. Alright, well, we're just not getting what we need here. I don't know what to say. Is Arms Warrior God for Mythic Plus? No, it's not God in any way. Maybe you meant good, but no, they're very bad. They're worst, I'd say they're worst melee next to like the meme specs like Feral Enhance. Third worst melee, let's put it that way. Maybe third worst overall. Arms is trash can. Yeah, Arms especially is real bad. Alright. Man, I don't know. I think I'm going to go for this Shaman. I'm just ready to get started here. I'm not trying to sit here all day. He's pretty under-geared, but he's semi-qualified. Let's take a look here. He did a 14, so I mean that's fair. Hasn't done all the dungeons total in times. Yeah, he seems good. Let's go and grab that guy. Oh, that guy's way better. Alright, let's go. I would have liked Ellie, but alright. Let's begin.
Zandala will endure. I said.
Only female characters are allowed to group now, trying to eliminate toxic masculinity. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Is Unholy DK good to you for Mythic Plus? Another low tier. They're just not, you know, they don't bring anything unique to the group really. That's the problem. Melee has like such big upsides at times that the good ones are so good. They're so much better than the bad ones. That's the problem. So yeah, like DK's fifth best melee probably, fourth best melee. Yeah, if DK DPS had max grip as well, then we'd have something to talk about. But in a pug, Unholy is usually low tier. Yeah, I agree. All right, here we go.
Aye. Get moving.
What's top tier? I would say right now tier 1, number 1 is Rogue. Yeah, just because they bring an intangible utility that nobody else could bring, and even now it still saves so much time. So I'd say number one overall is Rogue. But I don't know. It's tough to say after that because I think Ret should be number 2. But the thing is, if you don't have a Rogue, I would probably take, or I'm sorry, if you don't need a Rogue, if you don't need Shroud, I would probably take Demon Hunter over Rogue. Because they have much better bulk and utility outside of Shroud. So Rogue has only the one utility. That's it. So if you don't need it, then it's useless. But it's so valuable that if you need it, it's mandatory. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of a weird situation right now. I'm not sure how I would rank things. But I think I'd probably have to just put Demon Hunter second with that in mind. Because they are extremely bulky. They have the best mobility. And they obviously have the best utility. So that alone should make them second. But the problem is Ret is definitely, you know, just as bulky. Probably close to tied. And they have probably better AoE damage right now. For reaping especially. And they have a very, very, very good utility as well. So I don't know. It's a tough 1, 2, 3 there. I would say it's unusable in a steady group though. Same with Frost. You're talking about Unholy. Yeah. The problem is why ever bring Feral, DK, Warrior, and right, exactly. You never would, yeah. You can use right, but then you don't have potions for 5 minutes, so that's you're losing a lot of time by not using by 5 people not using potions for 5 minutes. That's terrible. Rogue is just too useful and contributes so much damage, and the big thing about Shroud is you can mount while you use it. It allows you to make the skips a lot easier and obviously takes less time. So that's a big deal too. But hey, is there a bug or something with Blood Decay? As I die like shit today, 399 doing 10 plus, and I die like shit. Nope. It's just trash is harder this week. Got to use your CDs better. I think is probably the answer. Have you seen a Ret Divine Storm with wings? Yeah, exactly. It's not even Divine Storm. It's the new trait and Wake of Ashes. Those things together are just overpowered for reaping. You think people use pots and pugs? Yeah, I do. They should. If they don't, then they should lose score for that, to be honest. Anyway, Havoc does great damage, but it's definitely very mundane to play. Yeah, we wouldn't worry about that kind of stuff. Alright, come on up, Tooks. Where's the thing? Okay, it's good start. Red is such a fun spec to play. Hey, Marin, what's up, buddy? How's it going? I think you'd find that in the level keys you're doing, less people use pots than you think. Yeah, we're not really talking about what I'm doing, though. We're just talking about overall. Okay, so we definitely gotta do what we recommended in the video here.
All who oppose us will fall. Now, let the hunt begin.
It's so hard to target this fucking raid frame. Alright. Oh, how did... Oh my god. How? I don't understand. I really don't fucking understand. I try so hard not to aggro this shit, and every fucking time I do this dungeon, somebody aggroes this shit. At least on teaming, it's not as big of a deal. We have more wiggle room now.
Beware.
Did you follow the Warforged race? No, I didn't really. I'm not really that worried about like upgrading gear right now. Lameo Shrine does that to me. It triggers me so hard. It's so annoying. Like, I don't know how that even happened. Because I tried so hard to interrupt that, and I'm pretty sure I did, but yet somehow we aggroed it. It's really fucking annoying. Anyway. Low keys probably not, but I'd be using consumables for everything over a 5. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's pretty silly to be talking about not using potions in a time dungeon. You're just basically making the dungeon take longer because you're cheap. Well, I don't know what else to say about the situation. I feel you on the butt pulls. Yeah, that's not a butt pull though. I don't know how that happens. It's really annoying. Maybe it has something to do with like a trinket or something. Flask, food, and rune on a 2. Gotcha. And that's what. Anyway, you're cheap though. Using prolonged power, normal pots. Prolonged power is a great thing for a tank, man. You could use them too. They're actually really good. They're probably not the best way to maximize your defense or offense, but they're still very good. The gem from that crown is crazy good. Yeah, I agree. Unwanted mobs irritating. Really dislike the water elementals. Gotcha. Yeah, prolonged power is still a really good pick for 5-mans. Because it lasts the full minute, you know. Just get the crown Azurite from raid. Yeah, if you can get lucky with it. What is happening here? You feeling any better today? Not really, no. Slightly better, I guess. Like a scientist might say I am feeling better, but mentally I don't feel any better. Incoming disband. Luckily we have 4 people that I don't think will quit, but I'm surprised that that didn't cause more problems than it should have. That Templar is gonna come up. Metro, I got into a Mythic raiding guild. Oh wow, that was fast. Weren't you like level 112 last week or something? I see how many times you either not using Flask or using Legion Flask though. When you say that, you are often, what you do are often a contradiction. Flask is definitely less important than potions, 100%. But yeah, I don't use a Flask because I'm responsible for making the Flask for my guild, so I wouldn't be able to do that if I had to constantly be using Flask for these 5-mans. 90% of what people say on the internet is bullshit. Gotcha. I am 120. Are you geared enough to do Mythic? Howdy guys. Hey Craig, good run or not? We just started, but no, I could already tell it's not going to be a good one. Anyway, no, my Riest friend invite me. I see. Saw you using the alchemy trinket. Yeah, it's really good for a tank because it gets like this off-budget bonus of like getting extra healing from health pots, which you obviously use a ton, especially as blood decay though. It's even better for blood decay because Vamp Blood synergizes with that. So yeah, that helps a lot. Alchemy trinket is god tier. Yeah, it's definitely really good. That is patrolling mob, right? Oh, I guess not.
Beware. Beware.
No, fucking Christ, we didn't interrupt that.
Beware.
Anyway, I would say Sport Pods over Alchemy Stone, but just because it's 420. Yeah, what's 420? No! Oh my fucking god, I hate this dungeon, man. God damn it, dude. Turn away for a split second, whatever. Just got the diamond trinket and have a 420 Sport Pods. You think it's worth it? Oh no, the diamond trinket is definitely really good. You can't sim something like that, Craig, unfortunately. No tank sims. Yeah, can't sim for tanks. Just got 415 legs. Congrats, man. For fuck's sake, tank. First time in here? Yeah. It's frustrating. Too sick. My reaction times are just too slow, honestly. I shouldn't be streaming and reading chat if I'm doing these keys. You can't, period. Yeah, it's next to it. You can only sim for DPS on tanks. That's why I said it's difficult. Well, this is going to be different now. I don't know if that's going to give us count, these guys here. Hopefully not.
How dare you sully this holy place? Your
Yes, it did.
I call upon the surging waters. Arise
So it died quick.
and wipe out these intruders.
Yeah, this is going to be a fucking mess. Boss is going to aggro, right? Like, he's already aggroed, I suppose. Okay, oh boy, yeah, it's alright. You can't to an extent if your healing is tied to your damage. Nah, it's just nothing like that in the game. What would you use for 5 mans if you had to choose? The trinket, the diamond trinket, whatever it's called. That's the best one. You can, no, let's see, we're in Mauler. Okay. Nothing like that in the game. Vengeance Demon Hunter doesn't equate equally to healing. I have a Gigavolt engine. Any good? Is that the haste trinket? It's probably pretty good for blood decay. It's just there's so much better trinkets right now. That's the problem. Fortified teaming and reaping. Well, yeah, it's always reaping, but fortified teaming explosive is the weak. No lie, I'd rather do King's Rest than Shrine. Gotcha. Yeah, it's not AIDS. We just did. I did a very, very big mistake, and then we did another really big mistake out of the gate. Actually, we aggroed three extra sets of mobs that we didn't want to aggro. I just got Resident Temple and it ported me to Toll. Wait, what? Are you serious? Well, you have video of that? Because that sounds unbelievable. Should report that, obviously. Perfect. I love when this happens. What is better defensive-wise? Strength in numbers or elemental whirl? I have no idea. Probably strength in numbers for blood DK at least, because health is really important for them. Shrine is my least favorite too. I actually like King's Rest. Gotcha. Yeah, I quite like Shrine, to be honest. It's just tough trash, and make mistakes like that makes it really tough. King's Rest is I definitely like a lot less, just because it's such a compact dungeon. There's almost nothing you could do with trash or bosses that make it easier. Like, no matter what the week is, you're always going to have trouble with the trash in the boss. Trash in the bosses. But DK just needs item level, to be honest. Well, we're talking about the same item level, but different traits, so that's the comparison we're making currently. Any upgrades? I got a new weapon, yeah. I got a weapon from the cache yesterday, but nothing from raid or anything like that. Nothing yet. We're gonna do Mythic tonight. Kill the first boss on Mythic, so hopefully I'll get a... probably get another weapon, though. Maybe I'll get Azurite piece, so that'd be ideal. Azurite chest. I haven't looked at the piece, but I assume it's not gonna be a downgrade one way or the other. What eye level is that weapon? Yeah, 410, yeah. But it's best in slot, right? That's haste and verse, that's the one, so... We'll take the 415 though, for sure. Turn down that's for sure. Maybe it'll be a 420 or hashtag blaze it, you know? I don't like Shrine. Beginning trash and bridge always stress me out as a warrior tank. Gotcha. Yeah, it's stressful now, especially with reaping. Like, try so hard not to get a reap right at that first boss there, but it seems almost inevitable that you're going to do it. It's probably better, like I said in the video, it's probably better to just play for the first reap before the first boss instead of what we try to do there. I'm just not thinking clearly, so I'm making dumb mistakes. It's like, errors like that just happen so often, it's crazy. Would you go for ideal stats with low haste or get pieces with high haste and no verse? Item level, that's all I'm worried about. When you log in, open a chest and get Titan Forge best in slot. Nice, Grants. Alright, nice. Have another reap after all this. I'm talking about same item level. Oh, I guess I didn't read the comment quickly then. Would you go for ideal stats, haste and verse with low oh, I see. I would go high haste. I would rather haste above all. Just because haste really helps the playstyle in 5-mans. But mathematically, it's probably better to get verse than mastery or something. But yeah, if the piece has haste on it, if the piece has, like, for example, if one piece has 100 haste and another has 150 haste, I'm taking the 150 haste regardless of what the math says about the piece. just because I want to get as much haste as I possibly can, and as long as I'm not losing stam, strength, and armor, then I think it's fun. I like King's Rest because it's straightforward, don't have one player running off while two others are telling me what I think. I guess that's a good point, but that's part of the reason that I dislike it. It's because there's really nothing you can skip in there, and you're always overcount, basically, unless you do some odd skipping stuff. I don't know. It's just, it's not tuned like a normal BFA dungeon. That's the real problem. No tank, yeah, exactly. There's no like pull agency, I would say, more than tank. There's nothing that you can do to change the run in there, and that isn't, it's just not fun. Especially when one of the bosses, or when one of the trash like areas is just like impossible to deal with. It's so difficult. This week especially, my god, I can only imagine. Explosive, like when a reap happens in there, can you imagine how painful that must be? Reap in there, you're always gonna have mobs. Like there's no way to prevent mobs from being fought in that room, basically. There's a small chance, but it's very low. So on top of that, you're always gonna have a reap, and you're always gonna have you're always gonna have a explosives, you know? So it's like, Jesus, what a mess. Okay, anyway, that bridge is basically another boss on some weeks. That bridge. You hit 400. Me? Oh, yeah, I'm way over that. 405. But a lot of people are like getting close to 410, so I'm behind, I guess. Obviously, no I only have one 415. That's the difference. A lot of people already have a lot of 415s from Mythic raid. I'll catch up. Just got to start getting Titan Forges. I basically only played alts last week anyway. I did most of my 5-mans on alts. I like to shroud that mini boss. What are we talking about? What bridge? What bridge? I don't know. Oh, in Shrine? Why are we talking about Shrine again? You like to shroud the storm elemental. Yeah, it's not a bad idea, I guess. Especially on Fortified, I guess it takes a long time to kill. Gives little count. Oh, no, you're talking about King's Rest. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just not able to keep up with the conversations today. My head's just in a fog. Which dungeon is easiest on teaming? Atoll definitely is easiest. You can get extremely easy reaps in there, and extremely easy, like, teaming doesn't really change anything in there. The only thing that kind of sucks is there, for some reason, there's like randomness attached to the teaming in there. I don't know if that's even true or how it works, but yeah, that seems to be the way of it. Atoll is the new Maw. Wait, what? Why are you comparing those two dungeons? I don't think that's a very adequate comparison. Which dungeon? Okay.
Beware.
The one everyone wants to do? Oh, I wouldn't look at Maw as the one everyone wants to do, that's for damn sure.
Beware.
Maw of Souls was just very quick, right, and Atoll is not really any quicker than the other dungeons. Teaming in Atoll equals only one-side teams. Oh, is that actually how it works? What the hell? That's unfortunate. Court of Stars is the one, yeah. That's the easiest. The one that everybody always targeted. What's your opinion on Prot Warriors compared to other tanks? I have an entire video on the topic. Bingu, check it out. Very detailed video, actually. It's either oh, that's very interesting. I did not know that.
Beware. Rise, fallen
My bad.
one.
Good VOD, a good video. Loves Court of Stars, yeah, it was a good one for sure. Hey, Farazan, what's up, buddy? Will do. Cheers, bud. Sweet. How are you feeling? Not good, Scott. Not at all. Getting worse over the time I've been streaming. Oh, we're lagging again, so I don't know. I hated Ma. I always wanted to do court. Yeah, Ma was not an easy dungeon, if you ask me. It had like the worst boss in the game for a Mythic Plus dungeon because it was basically like a joke of a fight, but if anybody ever made a single mistake, you pretty much lost the key. I like the Legion dungeons, but I kind of like how complex BFA has pack to pack. Yeah, the trash and Legion dungeons were terrible compared to BFA. Can you inspect the rogue real quick? Oh, that's Topes. You can just talk to him. He's in the stream all the time.
Welcome, intruders. You have arrived just in time to witness true power.
Dark powers or no, you will be our next kill.
Beware.
Alright, well that's gonna aggro, huh? I love Niltharian's Lair. Yeah, that was a cool dungeon. I like the layout of it. It was neat. People were so bad at the last boss of Ma as well. Yeah, last boss, I soloed that boss so many fucking times. It was weird. I have like 4 or 5 different clips of me soloing that boss. Really odd.
Beware.
Not really any dungeons like that. Atal's really the only one, but it's still not easy to solo. There was like 3 different dungeons like that where I would constantly solo bosses, like without any problem as well. Persia and Halls, last boss in DHT, and last boss in Ma. Pretty much constantly soloed them. And last boss in Court too, I could actually do pretty easily. Why is he stumping the muffins is the real question. Yeah, that's a good question. Did you main DK in Legion? Oh yeah. I switched from, I used to be a Holy Pally main from like classic, late classic into mid Legion, and then I switched to Blood DK. Second, like when Nighthold came out, I was Blood DK. So next you're going to say you solo an entire dungeon. No, I did that too, but not for the same reasons. Let's put it that way. I tried that one time. I tried to solo. Remember the group disbanded in that DHT 13, and I tried to solo it, but it was Grievous, so I couldn't do it. Or maybe it was. I can't remember what the affixes were, but I just couldn't do it. Why is that guy's water elemental back there? What the hell? Metro, you don't stream other games? No, I don't. Can you see if the Demon Hunter is using Fel Barrage? No, sorry, man. I can't. I'm too tired too like mentally tired to be dealing with that kind of stuff.
5.
Oh, there you go. Jix answers. He is using Fel Barrage.
2, 1.
Now we're lagging in. Sweet. Surprised nobody got threat there. This dungeon especially seems really bad for it. Always seems to happen in this dungeon. Hello again, sees us. I have a Mythic 2. I'm sorry to hear that. You can tell if he is. Yeah. We need more soloable bosses, Blizzard. Yeah. I want. Oh. Okay. I just probably need to stop doing 5 minutes today, honestly. Anyway, yeah. You should be able to see it.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
The breeze is ever at our backs. Please protect me.
Wow, he's in there spamming it and somebody else gets it.
My howl is impenetrable.
Clear it.
Run away, little girl.
The breeze is ever at our backs.
Almost saw the last boss in Underworld last week. Sadly died to bad RNG. Oh, really? Underworld? That must be a tough one to solo. I never even thought about that. I had a 20% solo save on Felguard boss and Archway. Yeah, that's a good one. Archway had some fun ones too. My king was, 12 King's Rest? That's not that bad. Probably easy anyway. King's Rest and teaming, it is tough. It's definitely tough. Like I said, King's Rest is really tough every single week. So. Archway was a great dungeon, yeah. I still feel like the console here is my least favorite boss in BFA. You're talking about the one we're fighting right now? I don't dislike the fight, it's just hard. It's unfortunate that it's in this dungeon because it has really complicated fights outside of this one. I just don't like the fight, gotcha. I don't mind the fight at all. It's a cool fight from a tank perspective. This fight goes really well the second time around. Yeah. Distant Champions from BOD, not a hard fight, they're just not interesting, gotcha. I quite like the first fight in BOD.
Beware.
BFD though, or no, it's BOD, yeah. BOD.
Beware.
I want your BOD. Where is it? I don't know. We talked about this on stream, but I can't remember.
Beware.
Mythic BOD, gotcha.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
So I think down there, we're definitely gonna have a or maybe these mobs? No, it's not gonna happen. Woo! Jix, what are you doing? Just fucking jumped off. Anyway, Jadefire's right after is way more interesting, gotcha.
Beware.
I like all the fights in there, honestly. They're some of the most unique and fun fights I've ever done. Opulence is definitely probably my favorite fight ever, though, honestly. I kind of wish the final phase was a little harder, though. Maybe Mythic will be different, but when we had so much trouble in that first part of that fight, I figured that we were going to really struggle in the second part of the fight, but then pretty much first time we got there, we killed it, so. Fight is too much on the healer. I feel like I can't really make an impact other than interrupting. Gotcha. Metro, how long you been playing? 2 hours and 14 minutes, so. Mythic Jade, hold on. Jade Fire, every single player has, yeah, I heard about that, yeah. Well, that's actually the case on Heroic, too. It's just you normally out-damage it, right? I mean, in total of years, let's see, I don't know, what percentage of a year is 2 hours and 14 minutes? Very, very little. 0.00001%, I guess. We did really well with the reclear. Yeah, that's a great, that was a great effort last night. I think you have to do it 5 different times, gotcha, so a lot more, obviously. Yeah, we out-damaged the Heroic one. I don't know if Mythic you get it every time, though. Yeah, it's maybe based on what Fax is saying. It sounds like you get it like earlier in the fight, too, not just at the end. What expansion did you start playing? Classic. Got the game the night it came out. Didn't properly start playing it until about a year. Oh, right. Didn't properly start playing it until about a year into Classic, and by the time I started raiding like properly with the guild I was with, AQ was on its way out, and then the basketball season started, so I wasn't able to raid anymore. And then by the time I returned, Nax was out, and they needed another tank, so I rejoined them for a small period, but then they moved on because I wasn't able to play to the level that they wanted me to play at. But then at the end of TBC, I started my own guild, and that's been that. Only ever raided in 2 guilds, and one was my own. The ads right before 3rd boss are teaming. In what dungeon? I'm leveling a Guardian Druid. Is it any good endgame? If not, Feral or Balance? Yeah, all tanks are viable, but Guardian Druid is definitely the worst tank for 5-mans right now. Balance Druid is really strong though. If you like Balance and you like playing a ranged damage healer, then I would recommend that. But if you like playing a Guardian Druid, then play it. It's not bad. It's just the weakest of all 6 tanks. Doesn't mean it's bad. It just means it's undertuned, basically. Or, you know, the other things are just better, really. Totally change your handle to brown nipples.
Beware. Beware.
It's a weird thing to say. Anyway,
Beware.
the ones that were not bugged on Reaping. What Mythic Plus should I do if I'm 387?
Beware.
10s? 10's the answer no matter what. I actually have an entire video on this topic. If you want to hear my detailed, more like my philosophy around why the answer is always 10. 10s is the answer. Weakest of all 6 tanks still? Yeah, exactly. All 6 tanks are perfectly viable right now. It's just, in comparison, they're the worst tank, and that's going to hold them back at times. Hopping all Resto Shaman AoE CD heals in the raid. Better than. What do you mean? Alright, I'm gonna have to crash the game, I think. We're not gonna be able to upgrade this anyway, so I'm gonna just do that. Hey Metro, I've been having such a good run this game, or this season, all last week, and this week kicked off nicely. Nice. Glad to hear that, man. The runs from last week were really good for me as well, so I'm just gonna do it now while we are apparently stuck in combat with this pack. Crashing? Yeah, it's not crash. The game just sucks now. I don't know what's happened. Something's wrong with the client, I guess. It happens a lot in Shrine, but every once in a while it just seems like I need to crash the game for it to actually run properly. I don't know. I feel like it's something related to details, because ever since basically ever since Season 2 started, so the only difference between Season 2 and Season 1 was Reaping and, I don't know. Yeah, let's get there. Maybe a memory leak? Yeah, I guess so. I don't know how to fix that though. Seems to get worse over time. Yeah, it does. That's why I always crash the game. I think you're right about the leak. Yeah, it does feel that way. I don't know how to fix something like that though. You ever fly around the world and just look at how awesome it is? No, not really. I wish I had more time for stuff like that though, honestly. Like, world exploration is one of the things that I've always loved about the game, but just don't have time for it. Too busy playing it, you know? I sleep on airplanes. Oh, you're talking about IRL world? I doubt it, but if you are, then no, obviously not, no. Bridge coming up is what I was talking about earlier. Casters don't move easily. Oh, yeah. You just shroud it, yeah. Sorry, we were having too many different conversations there for me to follow at that point. Still like hyper low on count though. So yeah. I meant Game World. My druid is 81. Should I just tank randoms the rest of the way? No, you shouldn't. Dungeons are not worth doing much anymore. They're not the worst, especially as a tank, because you get instant queues, but yeah, you probably want to just do quests. That's probably the best way right now. A couple friends of mine have worked on guides and stuff for leveling, so if you want to check them out, you can check the Wowhead guide out. I think going to be frustrating. What is? I enjoyed your new tank video. I dusted off Prot Warrior after it. It's a tune I played in vanilla. Oh, that's cool stuff. Do you think people get geared up easier in 8.1 now? No, not easier. Same as always.
You have guests, Lord Storm.
If your alliance quests are always better with war mode. Yeah, war mode's is it still 15% or did it change this week? I didn't even look. Aren't dungeons super efficient the first time you do them? Yeah, but you can't guarantee that. Now that the way they changed dungeon scaling, you can't guarantee. I guess once you're past 80 though, you can. So yeah, maybe it's worth doing them again at 80, but I don't know that much about leveling efficiency. Wrong person to talk to there. 15% right now? Yeah, 30 was nuts. I kind of assumed it was always going to be 30, but then that nonsense happened with the fucking 415 gear. You got two? Yeah, I'm aware of Larry. Can't be asked with it right now. Do it afterwards.
Beware.
Wait, what? Why does he say my name? What the hell is that about? We failed to get him out anyway? I'm so confused. I'm just playing absolutely horribly right now. It's really embarrassing. I think we got 4 battle records.
Beware.
I really wish dungeons were as fast. Hey, they're still alright, but definitely nowhere as fast as they used to be. You can really feel a bad comp this week. Not having a Bombkin or Elemental makes it so much harder, you think? I think Bombkin, yeah, those are good picks no matter what the week is, but Blizzard automatically equips BIS for them, yeah. Alliance don't even need to log in anymore to get gear. Wow, is that serious? Used to be bonus was worthwhile, but you can definitely jam through quests and get there, yeah.
Beware.
You've been needing some help from old one someday.
Beware.
What you be asking of dear?
The pearl is not here. Perhaps Ashara's minion was more clever than he appeared.
I want to get 14 or 15 done this week, but I'm kind of dreading it. Gotcha.
The trail leads deeper into
I want to
this
get 14 done too.
foul-smelling passage. Keep your senses sharp. Some unseen force stalks us.
This is your last one? Yeah, probably, man. I'm just feeling like terrible. I'm playing really bad too, so I'm just being a hindrance to the group, honestly.
Darkness rules, pestilence spreads, the doorway is open.
Wait, what's going on here? They're not here? I didn't realize.
It led us into its lair. Prepare yourselves. This beast will be a worthy hunt.
Alright, should kill that explosives though? Yeah, release this here. Metro, did you see Method's World First Jaina? No, I didn't see it. Well, I saw the clip of it. I saw like the last 10 seconds of the kill, yeah. I didn't watch the whole fight. Honestly, I just have no interest. Method just cleared her today. Nice. Hey, Jose, what's up? I think it was yesterday, right? But yeah. Do you have the issue of when leveling alts, they get super boring all of a sudden? All of a sudden? No, I don't have that issue. It sounds like you might have something diagnosable. They told the secret to kill her after it was being troll race for the 25%. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I guess that helps. We gotta get out of the water with explosives. They don't spawn on these anymore or something, or what? Seems really unlikely that we didn't get a single explosive.
Rise, fallen one.
Oh yeah, these don't spawn reaping, so it's gonna be interesting. How long is it gonna take them to even get here? Oh, there they are. Anyway. Oh, they got world second kill as well. They killed the boss twice, but they didn't get world second because they're not different guilds. So. You can only be world first, and then that's it. You can't get it a second time. So you have a whole nother 20 people re-progressing. I have to poop. See you next year. All right, see you, man. Method cleared twice. Yeah. Gonna head out. Love your videos and guide. Have a good one. All right, see you, man. Go Tigers. Damn. You're talking about the Detroit Tigers? They're gonna need your help, I think, to get good this year. All right, that's that. Maybe you're talking about LSU. Well, they're not going anywhere currently. They're in the off season, but yeah, maybe next year it'll be better off. Who'd they play in the bowl games? I can't even remember. How was that? No, we didn't interrupt, so that's nice. Wow, that does a lot of damage. Anyway, 12 told the gourd, 2 chests to start out the day. Nice, but now 14 weight crest could be annoying. Gotcha. Hope you get bottom left and Waycrest, yeah. That would be ideal, right?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
He can never remember if bottom left or top. Wait, if bottom left or top left is faster. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of relative, you know. Just not sure on route with teaming. Yeah, it's a tough one. That's when I got there in the video. I just realized I'm like, yeah, this is not even. You can't even plan for this because it changes pretty much every time you do it. I want to play mobile games like WoW. Do you have any recommendations? No, not really. Dude in my group just got a 425 with a socket. Nice, that's lucky. Yeah, I haven't really gotten any Titan Forges yet. It's funny. I mean, I've gotten lucky, quote unquote lucky with gear. People want to say I've gotten lucky, but really I've just gotten what I was supposed to get. So if I had a bunch of 425s on, then I would have considered myself lucky. Yeah, usually, John. Depends on the key though. The key level though, don't forget. Alright, explosive spawning from these mobs is a pain in the ass. Ah, the boss is almost dead.
Run away, little girl.
Spam private message asking him if he needs it, then get mad when he says he does. Man, do you remember that? Are you bringing up something that happened a while back? Because that's pretty funny. That same thing happened to me for... I can't remember what dungeon it was, but yeah, that actually...
You dare to interfere in my affairs.
Some random mage who was just like really upset that I was keeping a piece of gear.
I
don't know. I got kicked from a group for needing my gear. A raid group. Oh wow. It's a bit weird. That's why I don't join groups where I can be kicked. So. That happened to me last night. Damn, that's unfortunate. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to swim all the way back now, or we can just run out. I guess is the right point. So if these don't spawn explosives, then there's no reason to wait. These mobs are just like really odd. I believe like Blizzard made a mistake with these or something. I don't understand what's happened with these mobs. It seems really weird. Like they don't do anything. They don't explode. They don't reap. They don't. I guess they bust, but a bit odd. Okay, so where is he? Talk to Rexar. Dude was undergeared and started the group for free gear. Gotcha. That's unfortunate.
Need something tracked.
It's gonna be a pain in the ass to run all the way back, though. They had. Oh, this is gonna suck. Yeah, fuck. Should have reset less so we could have did this easier. They used to spawn bombs on the ocean floor. Yeah, I'm aware, yeah. I guess this one first? I don't know. I'm not really sure what happens here. I've never really fought this pack with teaming. Oh, this is a oh, I know what this mob is now. Holy shit, this is a tough pack. Wait, what happened to the spawns? They're not gonna spawn the tentacles? I'm confused. Where did those go? Those tentacles aren't gonna spawn? This is weird. Is it because the dungeon's over or something? Or did they nerf this pack? Does anybody know why that's happening? Let's see, Dix. Does that not count? You fucking son of a bitch, man. Weird. Yeah, it's like the mob type is not there or something? I'm confused. I don't really remember what causes them to spawn, but it seems odd. See that? Like, we just took them by, we just raped them in the ass, you know what I mean? Fucking jump over the ledge like, ah! And they were so surprised. No wonder why we're killing this pack so quick. They had no, they did not expect that. Let's put it that way. That pack there is, they're so surprised right now. It's pretty nice on this thing. Oh my god, seriously. This fucking dungeons count is so stupid.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
I just point blank gripped him. Rip. They do a cast called Reveal Darkness. Maybe there is no darkness to reveal after the last boss is dead. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we ambushed him, yeah. But that was really odd. I don't know what just happened there. Oh wow, I never realized that. What the hell? Oh, you can see the zone. That's the zone over there. Okay. I was like, what is all that over there? Then I realized where we are. Storm Song Valley. I need to do this place on the lines. Someday I'm gonna level an alliance character, but there's just so much other stuff to do. That would be one thing that I did if I was ever able to do this full time. Definitely add some leveling challenge stuff in. Stuff I wanted to do for a long time, so. Well, we spent a lot of time in here, that's for sure. Is this Mythic Plus? Oh yeah, are you serious? Yes. As I stream every week, this is Mythic Plus. But I'm gonna have to be done here after this. I just can't. I can barely even keep my eyes open at this point. This is rough. I haven't like spoken for like this long either. It's only been 2.5 hours, but no, this is normal. Get stunned. Yeah, that was weird. Cloaks. How am I supposed to get through work? Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, man. I gotta get through today as well, just so I can go to work tomorrow. This is rough. It's a good pair of hands, but oh yeah, it's enough. Well, no, it's not. Socketed. That makes it better, right? Alright, I am fucking done, guys. Sorry. Yeah, sorry, guys. Sorry for the short stream, especially if you're watching this in post. Didn't get to stream at all yesterday, but I'm just toast, man. I just can't do this shit, so I'm gonna be back on Friday, hopefully. We'll see. I gotta work Friday, so if for some reason I don't end up getting better, then I might not be able to stream Friday either, because I'll just be so tired, but ideally that won't happen. Yeah, thanks for coming, guys. Ideally that won't happen. Ideally I'll be all better by Friday, and then I'll just come home from work. I only work in Friday. We only are open till noon, in case you guys aren't aware. So yeah, if I do stream, it'll be like around like 1 the normal time on Friday, basically. So, and then definitely streaming Saturday, one way or the other, but we got to get alts done at some point. We might do that Saturday. I haven't decided. No stream tomorrow. No, I'll be at work tomorrow, unless for some reason, if like somehow I'm not at work tomorrow, then maybe I'll try to do something. But if I'm not at work tomorrow, it means that I'm probably too sick to go to work, and I don't think that's going to happen anyway. I really have to go to work, so but yeah, I'll be at work tomorrow normally. So thanks, Hans. Thanks, Bo. Alright, but anyway, I'll catch you guys on the weekend, man. Sorry I'm not able to help out more today, but see you later.